What's up everyone? This took a while to get the fucking thing working, but we're working anyway. Right. Jesus. So, I'm gonna show you all my cyberpunk attribute points, build, everything. So here it is. So I'm gonna run it down with you all. Right? Show you all how to create this badass. Right, so relic points. So by the way, this also unlocks, you'll need Phantom Liberty for the relic points. So we've got spatial mapping, whatever the fuck that says. This affects the mantis blades. So yeah, this is good. And we've got vulnerability analytics, which you can see what it does in the video here. It's real helpful to take down enemies and all that if they're powerful than you and all that. And this bit here, these though I don't really care for these. You can unlock them if you want. And your body, I only have adrenaline rush here, so you'll just need the middle part for that. Reflexes, the entirety of the middle bit and the right bit, except for bullet time, because you won't be needing bullets. But I know that sounds hypocritical, but this is where I hit my netrunner phase. Because I can only use this once, therefore I can't change it now, so I regret that, but I do use some mod for that. And this also, stun jog, this is actually really cool. You can like get out, like you can exit your vehicle, you can double tap F, which makes you jump out of it and slide out. It's fucking badass. And here's technical ability. So you have the edgerunner perk. This lets you like exceed your cyberware capacity. Hi. License to chrome, all that. Built different. The seller adapter. You can get this if you want. I mean, how much you use it. Though it is pretty useless to me, to be honest. Now I did find a perk shard for this. But if you want the OG, you better get rid of Burn the City. But I have it because I like it. So yeah, you'll use the technical ability part. Here's cool. So considering that I was doing this for a knife runner build, you only need this part, the set of it, for the knives. Intelligence, I'm not smart, so I don't need this. And here you go. And here's cyberware I have for the build as well. So we have the Biodyne Berserk. This only affects melee weapons though, such as knives and mantis blades and all that. Kuroshi, Cockatrice optics, you'll need Phantom Liberty for these two. Behavioral imprint synced faceplate. You can't really get rid of this unless you can't uninstall this, I don't think. Tattoo Tiger Claw's thermal imprint, you can get this if you want. I mean, I don't really care. Here's handle wrap as well. Micro rotors. This works for melee attacks such as your mantis blades, knives and all that. Heal on kill, this lets you heal while killing after you neutralize an enemy. Biomonitor, this automatically heals you with your weapon, with your health item, so you don't need to worry about that. Reinforced tendons, this lets you double jump, so this is a keeper. Or if you want to be a bit fancy with it, you can use fortified ankles. But considering that Jenkins tendons, I've never really used them, so I couldn't possibly tell you. Lynx paws, you can use this for stealth if you want. Shocking AWE, I don't know how to say it properly, so I'm just going to say AWE. I mean, it's sort of helpful towards enemies around you, because if they shoot you in a certain spot, it's like a massive electroshock, which takes down enemies around you. Carapace. And subdermal armor, you can replace this, well you can't actually, Jesus Christ. Stabber, this works for blades and throwable weapons. It's great for your samurai swords and all that. Korenzikov, this lets you aim and it'll slow time while you're dashing. It's fucking kick ass. Deep field visual interface. This you'll need Phantom Liberty, but you'll only need the vision thingy. You'll just need the normal version of this if you don't have Phantom Liberty. Imperfect Skeleton. You'll need to reach tier 5 to unlock this. So yeah. Alright, Avis. This is also a Phantom Liberty thing. You don't need this. Dense Marrow. This works for melee damage and melee stamina cost, and 1% critical chance per achievement point. Current. Okay, I don't give a shit. And Bionic Joints. Mantis Blades. Well, this is max stack Mantis Blades, which also Mantis Blades. Both of them work, but since that I'm a bit fancy with my Chrome, I'm using max stack. Axolotl, you'll need to complete all of the Watson gigs belonging to Regina Jones. Self Ice, now the person I learnt this build from had something else, but considering that Self Ice is the closest thing I have towards it, I'm just using it. And Mechatronic Core, this does great damage against drones, robots, and mechs and turrets. Blah blah blah. And this is my V, obviously. And I'm going to show you the type of blades I use. Let's scroll all the way down. Now I do use Black Unicorn, which is unlocked if you have got Galaxy. But if you don't have that, you can use Bayeko, which you can unlock from doing the Westbrook gigs for Wakako. Have Blue Fang, which it's alright, and Fang as well, which you'll need to kill Kurt Hansen and Phantom Liberty for this one. But if you don't have Phantom Liberty, you can just use Headhunter, Jesus Christ. And these two, you could just buy them from vendors. But considering that I got bored of using guns, I decided to use knives and blades and all that. I decided to use guns. And by the way, if you all want me to commit a complete massacre in Dogtown in a future video, let me know in the comments. Because literally, I will commit a massive massacre in this entire district. And it will not be a problem. It will not be a problem. Yeah. That's all you need to know for my build, obviously. If you all enjoyed it, let me know. Alright, I'll see you later.